2020 is turning out to be a terrible year for the entire planet. However, there is one company who can probably lay claim to the worst year ever, and that has to be the Boeing Corporation. The 737 MAX was the best-selling aircraft in the history of aviation until, well, you know the rest of that story. 2020 has turned out to be a year even Nostradamus couldn't predict. However, for Boeing, 2020 was the year of cancellation. That's next on Maximus. Real quick before we start, if you enjoy the content here in the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And of course, don't forget to like and ring the bell so you can be notified every time we release new content. Thanks for watching. It seems every week we hear about another airliner canceling their Boeing Max order. I saw a great article from the guys over at Airline Geek, so I thought I'd do a bit of a recap on the cancellation fallout that has followed in the wake of the 16-month grounding of Boeing's best-selling plane. Boeing lost a total of 462 737 MAX orders since the beginning of this year, all due to cancellations. That's 250 more aircraft compared to the same time last year. Boeing lost a total of 182 MAX aircraft orders in all of 2019. A huge chunk of that came in April of 2019, soon after the second MAX crash in Ethiopia, when bankrupt budget Indian carrier Jet Airways canceled 125 MAX aircraft. However, that was just the tip of the cancellation iceberg for Boeing. In February of 2020, Boeing had 41 MAX cancellations. In March, that was followed by Air Canada canceling 11 of their MAX orders. That cancellation reduced Air Canada's firm MAX orders from 61 to 50. Air Canada further picked at Boeing's scab by reaching out to Airbus with interest in the A321LR. However, Flight Global reported in March of this year that Air Canada says it is still fully committed to the aircraft and they are actively preparing to return this aircraft to service following regulatory and other safety approvals. However, in February of 2020, there were some customers who traded up their MAX options for 787 Dreamliners. The Japan Times reported that Air Lease Corporation swapped 15 of its MAX orders for 5 787 Dreamliners. China Aircraft Leasing Group Holdings dropped their MAX order from 100 to 92. However, they replaced that deficit by adding 2 787s to its order total. And Oman Air exchanged 10 MAX options for 4 Dreamliners. But if Boeing thought that 2020 would get better after February, unfortunately they were sadly mistaken. In March of 2020, Boeing posted a staggering 150 MAX cancellations. Aircraft leasing company Aviation canceled 75 orders. However, Reuters just reported on July 7th that Aviation added another 27 cancellations, bringing their total cancellations to 102. Brazil's low-cost airline Gol Transportes canceled 34 MAX orders. Then in April, Barron's reported that Boeing revealed 108 more customers canceled the MAX. Also in April, AIN Online reported the Irish-American commercial aviation financing and leasing company GECAS canceled orders for 69 still-to-be-delivered 737 MAX aircraft. China Development Bank Financial Leasing canceled 29 MAX orders in April as well. On top of that, Dominic Gates of the Seattle Times reported that Boeing itself removed 99 previously booked MAX orders from its backlog in April. However, most recently, one of the biggest spate of cancellations came in June of 2020, when Norwegian Air Shuttle announced that the airline had terminated the sale of 92 undelivered Boeing 737 MAX on its order books. In addition to the cancellations, Norwegian has taken legal action demanding Boeing return all of their down payments related to the MAX orders, plus they want Boeing to pay damages to cover the company's losses due to the grounding of the 737 MAX. Most recently, American Airlines threatened Boeing that it will not take delivery of 17 of Boeing's 737 MAX jets unless Boeing can help American finance the outstanding orders. However, according to Reuters, the worst for Boeing may still be lurking out there, as Fly Dubai, who flies only 737s and has guaranteed orders of 250 MAX jets, is threatening Boeing that it may replace its outstanding MAX orders with Airbus aircraft because of the undue hardship the MAX grounding is putting on the low-cost airline. Fly Dubai is the second largest MAX customer behind Southwest Airlines. So, when you add all that up, that brings the Boeing 737 MAX aircraft 2020 cancellation total to 462, as the airline industry continues to try and cope with the ongoing aviation apocalypse. They suddenly see the advantage in swapping the once invincible Boeing 737 for other manufacturers' aircraft. Boeing is fully aware that they are in no position to argue with its customers as the future of its best-selling aircraft is in jeopardy. Boeing knows they only have one last shot at saving the MAX. The next few months are crucial for Boeing, as the FAA, world pilots, and regulators convene in Renton, Washington to examine Boeing's corrections to the MCAS system. To use a cheesy poker analogy, Boeing has gone all in, and they desperately need a river card to stay in the game. So what are your thoughts on the year 2020 and what Boeing has been going through? Let me know down below, and as always, remember to subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell. And as always, remember, leave the rubber on the runway and your troubles on the ground. And I will see you next time in the air. Yeah, this is Maximus.